Is that what Rodgers wanted from the start, though, from his team? Because we mentioned it at the start when we were talking about the noise and the atmosphere, and he said, it's an opportunity for us to show the power of Celtic Park. We don't take it for granted, but we want to connect with that fire, passion and emotion and bring that onto the field with a level of football that excites. You can see when all of that is connected, what it brings. Like, it sounds like he wanted the team to play like that, but they just didn't go out and...
It would be strange if they didn't follow his instructions. I think if he wants them to play like that, they would have played with it. I think when Brendan Rodgers' teams like to keep the ball, and I think if you want to play at a high intensity and a high tempo, you have to risk losing the ball. You have to be willing to give it away. And like Damien showed there, that first clip, they lost it 3 times, but the reaction was brilliant and they were on it and they ended up winning it. And I think Jurgen Klopp used to say, you don't need a number 10. If you can press high enough, you can just create chances through that. And that should have been Celtic's strength tonight. But they just gave too much encouragement to Brugge at the start, and they ended up, like Damien was saying, about sucking the energy out of the stadium and creating an atmosphere which helped Brugge press on, and they were lucky to get in at half-time, only 1 down.
You asked me there earlier, Tom, why couldn't they create more chances? There's 2 things Celtic have to worry about. One is in their domestic league, when they come up against low blocks, which they come up against every week, they have players that are good enough to break it down.
Yeah.
And that's the level they play at. And also, in their league, they don't have to press high up the pitch. The opposition will invariably, with a mild bit of pressure, give the ball away. So they can afford to drop into a low block and win the ball back and have their football. But in Champions League level, at this level, they have to have that, the high press. They have to go after chasing.
That has to be their superpower, if you like.
Absolutely,
at this level. That might. Well, listen, they've got games to come to get to that knockout stages. As I said, it is Zagreb away next, and then Young Boys at home, and then Aston Villa away. So 3 more games for Celtic to get those points that they need.